Hello, and thanks for tuning in to True Crime with Venice. Today, I'm going to speak about a story that just happened on October 27th in North Carolina. This father, 38 years old, apparently murdered his 4 kids and called 911. So this happened on Monday, October 27, 2025, at approximately 10:09 p.m. 38-year-old Wellington Dickens called 911 to report that he had killed his 4 kids, 18-year-old Sean Brasfield, whom was his stepson, and had a disability as he was born with one eye and cerebral palsy. The remaining 3 kids were his biological kids, Leah Dickens, 6 years old, whom was killed in May, Zoe Dickens, 9 years old, whom was killed in August, and 10-year-old Wellington Dickens Jr., who was killed in August or September. Now, his 18-year-old stepson was also reportedly killed in September. There was also a 3-year-old boy that was found still alive in the home when police got there. Wellington's wife, Stephanie, passed away in April of 2024, so he had been a single parent since her passing with the 4 kids. And she passed away due to complications from a miscarriage. And Wellington's father also reportedly passed away just a year before his wife passed in a car accident. And he was also, Wellington Dickens was also a military war veteran that served in Iraq. According to his great uncle, he had not been the same since he returned home. The father of the 18-year-old, which was Wellington's stepson, the father of the 18-year-old stated that he hadn't seen his son in over 10 years. And his reasoning for that was that his son was kept from him. But he did say that Wellington reached out to him days before the murders, asking him to help with his son. And he said that he provided his health insurance benefits for his son to be able to use them, and that he was coming to North Carolina to figure out next steps for his son. He also said that he wanted his son to be evaluated by a doctor, but that never happened, as he was informed by a reporter that his son had been killed via, I think he said, via Facebook. And he also stated that the sheriff office did apologize for not notifying him of his son's passing. Finding out that Wellington was the one that actually caused his son's death, it was shocking to him, and he said he never thought that he would do something like that. And as of now, Wellington is held. He's still behind bars. He's in jail, and he's being held without bond in the Johnston County Jail. And all 3 kids were found in the trunk of a vehicle in his garage. And you can see the neighbors were seen. There's pictures of neighbors being seen bringing stuffed animals and placing them on the porch of the residence in remembrance of the slain children. And each child passed away. Well, he took out each child in different months, but they were all stored in the garage, so they had been there for quite some time. So he's the one that actually called 911 to report this, and he obviously had some type of mental issues or something going on for him to be able to do this. I don't know if it was the stress of him being a single parent, or they're on his own taking care of 4 kids and one with a disability. I don't know what happened to make him snap like that, but that was terrible. I feel so bad for those kids. And there is a 911 call that is kind of hard to listen to. There's a warning there, but after this audio, please stay tuned for a video and the audio of the 911 call that he actually placed. And there weren't any pictures of the kids released yet, but there was one picture of the 18-year-old that his father released of him as a little boy, but I decided not to insert that picture. But as details follow, if there's any other updates, I will follow up with another story. And I thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed the content, if you like the video, please give a like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
But if you think I'm a threat, if you want me to be in another place,
sir,
I'll go wherever you need me to
sir, I need you to hold on 1 second, okay? So the address, Sheriff's Office, is going to be 101 Springtooth Drive in Zebulon.
Yes, 101 Springtooth Drive.
Okay, and he's advising of some bodies that are in his trunk, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sir, what's your name?
Wellington Dickens.
telephone number?
Say what, man?
A good telephone number, please.
919.
Okay, sir, what's going on?
I killed my children. It's a lot to explain, but in a nutshell, it's all my fault. I'm not even going. It's my fault. It's bad. I didn't hurt them on some when I say just kill, I didn't use knives or nothing to cut nobody or shoot nobody or nothing. It started out as me over disciplining. That's it. And leaving them out to eat, leaving stuff out to eat. It's a lot of stuff.
Okay, and sir, how did you do it? Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how did you do it?
I beat on them sometimes. They didn't want to eat. I didn't force them to eat. I told them that it was a punishment not to eat. I did a bunch of different little things. I thought I was trying to. It's a lot of things, and I'm trying to just do the right thing because I left something. I tried to call a lawyer earlier, but I could have maybe called a lot more lawyers. I just did one. I should have just started calling all of them, and just trying to basically turn. I was basically trying to turn myself in without it being extra. But like I said, if y'all want to do it extra, that's fine. I didn't know your procedures, and I'm not trying to tell you what not to do.
How old were the children?
Mm-hmm.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are the children?
10. Well, the oldest is my stepson. He's 18.
Okay, and the other one
And then
is 10?
I got the other one is 10. Yes, that's my oldest son. Then I have a 9-year-old daughter, and I got a 5-year-old daughter, and I have a son here now on my bed, and I'm not even gonna try to make it look. Well, I wanted to bring this up.
Okay, and sir, who is there with you now? Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is there with you now?
Just me and my son.
Okay. And do you have any weapons on you?
No weapons on me. I do have some knives here, but not on me. Like I said, if you want me to, I'll come outside in my underwear. I don't know what y'all need me to be. I'm willing to do whatever you need me to do. I never had this in my life. This
Okay,
nigga
and
right
sir,
here.
have you been drinking or doing any drugs?
I did smoke, and I had a sip of the champagne.
Okay, and sir, you said your name was Wellington, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what made you want to do this?
It's really not. It wasn't up to me. I had God just influenced me. That's it. it wasn't me because I got nervous and I didn't do it when I was supposed to. And I was being a coward. And I just was trying to let my children, you know what I'm saying? When that was me, I was supposed to make those decisions. And it just spiraled. And it just got worse and worse and worse. That's it. And I just can't take it no more. I never did this before. This stuff is crazy.
Okay, sir.
And I got my son. I just feel guilty. Guilty as hell.
Okay, there's a deputy outside, okay?
They outside right now?
Yes, we have a deputy outside.
Okay.
Okay, sir, go speak with the deputy. I'm going to disconnect now, okay? No?
Breaking news first at 5. A Johnston County father is charged with murder tonight after investigators say he called 911 and admitted to killing 4 of his children.
So here's what we know right now. Deputies say they received the call from Wellington Dickens III last night around 10, admitting to killing 4 of his children while a 3-year-old was still alive at the home. Now, after a search, investigators found the bodies of 3 of Dickens' biological children, along with his stepchild, in the trunk of a car.
Investigators identified the victims as 6-year-old Leah Dickens, 9-year-old Zoe Dickens, 10-year-old Wellington Dickens, and 18-year-old stepchild Sean Brassfield. Court documents show Dickens III is charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder.
We have team coverage for you tonight on this horrifically tragic story. CBS 17's Shanila Kabir is hearing from neighbors in the community, but we start with CBS 17's Shabnam Dinesh, who was in court today when the suspect was brought before a judge, and Shab, Dickens is currently being held without bond.
However, his court-appointed capital defender did reserve the right to request bond in the future. Now, she's a public defender who specializes in death penalty cases. Now, Dickens appeared in court today for a single count of first-degree murder, but that has since been increased to 4 counts, 1 for each child. Deputies say Dickens called 911 last night to confess he killed his 4 children, ranging in age from 6 to 18. But he didn't say much, and today in court, today's hearing lasted only a few minutes.
The DA said you have been charged with first-degree murder, which is a Class A felony. It carries a maximum sentence of life without parole or the death penalty. Would you like for me to consider appointing you an attorney in this matter?
Yes, please.
Okay. I will appoint the Capital Defender's Office to represent you.
Now, deputies found the bodies in the trunk of a car in the garage, and according to court documents, those bodies had been there since May. Now, Dickens' 3-year-old son was found alive by deputies. Now, the sheriff is holding a news conference tomorrow morning and will bring you those updates as they become available. Reporting live in Johnston County, Shabnam Dinesh, CBS 17 News.